Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more FTL with our Descent into Darkness mod playthrough on the Athena. We are a very DPS-heavy ship. Fantastic weapons kind of across the board. Of the bunch, I mean, maybe I could be persuaded to get rid of the Ion Plasma or the Heavy Beam in favor of something else, but this alone probably could win us the final fight. Where we're going to struggle right now is in defense. I can only get up to shield level 3. And I really would like to find cloaking. If I can find cloaking, I think we are going to be set. If we cannot, well, all of a sudden, the final boss fight's not kind of a done deal. I mean, it's still pretty likely we're going to win, but it's not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. The good news is I'm getting lots of scrap, so with any luck, we'll be able to do something. You got a few weapons on you, including some missiles. You do have a boarding party, but with my Zoltan heavy shield here, you won't be able to get to me anytime soon. Gonna hold off on this flak for a split second, and then boom, boom. Followed up by, let's say, an Ion Plasma to make sure we keep those shields down. And how about we take out his weapons, plus a systemless room, plus his piloting using the Heavy Beam. Burn, baby, burn! All right, so that takes care of the shields. Now we go ahead and use the flak to try and knock out his weapons. He's probably gonna break through here. He might go for a boarding party, but he might not. Nope, he's definitely gonna try for a boarding party. Well, that's just irritating. All right, he's popping up right over here, huh? Okay. Well, Heavy Beam will definitely finish this guy off, but then I have to deal with the other intruders in my space station. Well, the good news is everyone's right next to my medbay, so it should be easy to cycle people out. Civilian ship. They unfortunately did not survive, but their loss is my gain. I get 24 more scrap. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get the medbay turned on. We're gonna need to bring over... Okay, the Zoltan's on the verge of death. Mathic, get the heck out of dodge. Bring the Mantis in instead. Lucidus is about to die. Go ahead and swap him out. Bring in Harrison. This is annoying, but, I mean, we're not really in any danger. Completely fine. Plus, we're getting a little bit of security experience, you know? Hand-to-hand combat and all that. I don't know, some might say it's good for your resume building. All right, let's go ahead and move you back over. You go back over here, then we bring you over here, and now we wait. Okay, everyone looks nice and healthy. Let's go ahead and put power back in the engines and move on. I'm looking for stores. If we can find cloaking, that's the reason I'm saving my scrap. Make sure we get that. Hello, an abandoned mining station with a boarding drone for free. Well, that's nice. A store! Yes! Let's get down over here to the store and see if we can find anything amazing, please. All right, cloaking, no. Explosive replicator, no. Stealth weapons, great if I have cloak. Automated reloader, actually would definitely increase my DPS a fair bit. We could do this. Pike beam, it's good in that it hits a lot of rooms, but it's not good in the sense that it only does 1 damage per room hit and no systemless extra damage. Stealth weapons would be fantastic if I get cloak. Automated reloader would be really good regardless. I feel like we might want to get this. All right, we're gonna buy that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and sell the boarding drone. Don't need this. I'm also gonna repair a little bit of health, and then we're gonna move on to another store. Yes, okay, well, we still have plenty more scrap in the bank. Cloaking, please. No, but mind control is a thing, okay. Page 2, drones I don't care about. So, mind control's okay. It's not nearly as defensible as the cloak, but with hacking to knock out shields and mind control to prevent any dodging with the pilot, it does pair up pretty nicely with my DPS build to pretty much guarantee everything is going to hit hard. It's just really a question of, do we feel like we're not going to get cloaking in the future? And if so, do we want to commit to an extremely DPS-heavy build? I think I have to try. It's kind of one of my only options right now. And that's really what I'm committing to with the automated reloader anyway. I mean, we're going to be very DPS-heavy. And that's kind of it. I don't suppose there's another store I can get to. Apparently not. Well, we got at least a few more jumps, and I'm looking at the exit, and there's only one way to get to it, so we need to come back here later. We can circle around a little bit. Let's do that. Still holding out hope we find another store, like, right now. Participate in a study. Okay. It was a trap! All right. Well, we have intruders on board. They popped up over here in my hacking room. We can go fight these guys. I don't like seeing that they have a Zoltan who can explode. That makes me feel distinctly less comfortable. So if we're close to death, we need to get the heck out of here. I'm not going to use the hacking. Let's go ahead and swap that over to medicine just to be safe. And yeah, we may want to pull Lucidus out of here in a second. Just because I think once this Zoltan dies, we're going to be in a lot of pain. Go ahead and back up. Swap the Mantis over. I think that'll be fine. His cloak is irritating, but we'll be all right. Wait a second, and then Flak. He's going to blow up. Ow. Okay. Follow this up with an Ion Plasma to make sure that those shields stay nice and down, plus a Heavy Beam. Let's go ahead and knock out his cloak, engines, and weapons. Okay, Harrison's going to need a run, so let's go ahead and do that now. Now it's Mantis versus NG. Guess who wins that fight every single day of the week? Go ahead and knock out those dang weapons. I don't want you doing anything. All right, well, he cloaked, so he's able to dodge quite a bit of the damage, but... I mean, it's fine. I got some time, and as long as his weapons are down, who cares? Ion Plasma will finish him off. He has a bomb. Where to go? Right up here? Okay, mind control room. Fine, I suppose. I mean, does damage, obviously. Not preferable, but whatever. Okay, so he's down. 35 more scrap. And an anti-ship fire drone. Well, thank you. Okay, excellent. So now we're up to 253 scrap. Anywhere we can go for a store. Distress beacons, but no sign of store. Okay. I think now we have to just commit to some more defenses. I'm going to get the third shield bar. This takes up all of my scrap. But a bit of extra defense is not going to be a bad thing. We can still hold off and decide whether we want to use the mind control or the hacking. I need a lot more power bars. I think we can hit up the distress beacon and still get back here in time to get to the exit. I think. Could be wrong, but I really hope not. Distress signal coming from a small space station. We can promise to help very much. Well, we will go ahead and disable the defense system and get 54 more scrap. Thank you. This run has just been so unbearably generous to me. I mean, it's great. NG space stations, nothing happening there. Yeah, we're gonna time this just right. I can get here and then get to the exit without being in any danger. But not a lot happening in this sector, to be honest. This is a very meh sector. Can you assist us in debugging? Sure. Okay, found malfunctioning Mantis, believes it is human, will receive input only from human, danger evaluation extremely high, provide assistance. I'm gonna use my mind control system rather than risk either of my crew. The Mantis is calm, and we get 38 scrap. Okay. Sure, why not? I mean, I don't remember what the outcomes are of sending your crew member. You can definitely send over like a human and stuff. I just don't remember if there's a good chance he dies or not. Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. All right, we investigate. Six-legged horse-like animals. I think you can't bring them on board. We can try to communicate. Nothing happens. I don't remember if anything happens from that event ever. I think they either run away or they stare at you blankly, but I don't think I've ever seen anything good happen out of that sector. Could be wrong. All right, we're going to a Zoltan-controlled sector next. We kind of plowed through that last one. This may end up being a fairly short video. We'll see. I'm looking for stores still. If we can find cloaking, I haven't given up hope. Might as well go to the distress beacon, I suppose. Okay, asteroids, annoying. Save the Mantis or the Zoltan? Obviously help the Zoltan almost every time. Just generally what you want to do. 3 levels of shields is usually scary, but with this much flackage, do I care that much? Probably not. What we can do is right before we're ready to fire everything, go ahead and mind control the pilot. So I'm going to go ahead and fire both the flak at your shields, and then we're going to go ahead and mind control that pilot so he has no one steering the ship. Lots of damage done all of a sudden. Fire off the ion, I suppose. He's still going to have 1 bar because we didn't do a ton. And then we want to knock out, let's say, your engines, a systemless room, and some weapons. Okay, so that does a lot of damage, and actually you might be able to just finish him off right now. I'm going to go ahead and vent this guy into space. Let's see if this actually kills him. It does. I took a tiny bit of hull damage, which I find irritating. 31 scrap. Okay. The Zoltans didn't want to stick around, apparently, and be kind to me. So he just broke through, which means now we need to send a extra member of my party over here to defend the NG. Should be fine. 2 people easily can take this guy out. Mantis really good at range damage in particular. All right, so we're fine here. All right, let's go ahead and send these guys. Oh, my oxygen got destroyed. When did that happen? That happened a while ago and I just wasn't paying attention. We should definitely fix that, otherwise we're going to have problems over here. There we go. Okay, I'll send these guys to get healed. Okay, everyone's ready to go. Good, let's move on to the nebula, I suppose. I mean, still don't like nebulas, but you can get a little bit more jumps in there without having to worry about the rebels. Slows them down a tiny bit. Your sensors are offline, and sometimes you find ion storms and blah, blah, blah. In this case, we find absolutely freaking nothing, which means we just wasted 2 fuel for 0 gain. Another ship. I guess we will go ahead and attack. I feel like we can easily do that. I do not see their crew because we are in ion. Mind control will not do me much good, so I'm going to go for raw. Let's see. You have a defense drone, so I don't think hacking will work in this case. I think we'll just go for raw evasion chance at 35%. And hope that the flak does its job. Pew, pew. Pew. Launch everything we got. There we go. And beam weapon. Hit his weapons first, then shields and stuff. Okay. Did a little bit of damage here. Not a ton, but this is all right. It looks like we actually managed to destroy his drones entirely. Oh. Well, then we totally could be... Oh, ow. We totally could use our hacking instead, but meh. Let's not. Okay, we'll try to knock the weapons out again since he still is using his missiles, and I don't like it. He wants to surrender? Not a chance. I can get better. Did you just fire off a last-second missile? You did. How dare you. 53 scrap. Still fine, but that was unnecessary. Okay, let's go ahead and jump to the next sector. Another nebula? Fine. There's got to be a store in the Zoltan-controlled sector somewhere, right? Nothing here again. Good lord, what is with this sector? There's just nothing happening out here. All right, intruders from Mantis. Goody. Okay, tell you what. I'm going to go ahead and move out of here and try to just guard the doors and see if we can... Oh, wait, I can't actually improve the doors because they're already... Never mind, that's not going to work. Oh, that's irritating. All right, I think we go for hacking this time around because he's got a lot of big, scary guns. I am going to use it on the shields primarily, though. And we're going to go ahead and knock that out now. And then we're going to launch flak. Oh, I just lost some weapons. Okay. Let's see if we can hit him pretty hard here. And a heavy beam weapon, piloting, shields, weapons, it's perfect. Hit everything you got. Okay. He's still doing damage to my weapons and such. Well, we can fight in a med bay. That's fine. I've lost both my flaks. That's less good. I will turn on mind control and then mind control one of his people and make him fight for me. Okay? Let's see if that does me any good. You're still sending more over? Red Rover, stop sending Mantis over here. Gosh. All right, let's make sure we knock out that weapon system. Should be dead now. Okay. So now we're fighting a lot of guys over here, and that sucks. But it's just a meaningless brawl at this point. We're okay. And he should be about dead. Let's bring another person over here. Okay, we can tank these hits. We're fine. Let's repair the weapons. Okay, everything should be repaired. Lost quite a bit of health. Hey, a store! Okay. Finally, something we can use. Please. Darn it, no freaking cloaking! Weapon pre-igniter. Well, hello! That's pretty good. All right, you know, I think I do prefer that over the automated reloader. I mean, this is obviously good for long fights, but being able to just simply fire off literally everything at once right away is, well, it's pretty good. Hey, another store, but I can't easily get to you. That's not what I meant to hit. So I think we need to repair a little bit. That's fine. What else can I afford for upgrades? Well, we're going to want to upgrade the hacking, but I also really could use some more engine power. And then this is going to have to be okay for the moment. And I have one extra power bar I can use elsewhere. This brings me up to 45% evasion chance. That's pretty decent. If we get ourselves into some more combat with this weapon pre-igniter, we should be able to wreck. I mean, really, who needs anything else at this point? All right, the Mantis are back. Well, guess what? Boom, 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 and then a heavy beam. Okay. And we've already seen all of this before. We've done this exact fight before. Look at that. Look at that. He's almost dead already. Oh, the weapon pre-igniter is an amazing gun. Good lord, he didn't get a single shot off. I love it. I love what I'm seeing right now. Makes me feel real good about myself. Let's go ahead and turn on the mind control. I don't know. Doesn't cost any drone parts. All right, I want as much combat as possible right now. We're a DPS-focused ship. with the ability to fire off, like, immediately on everyone, and with mind control active to take out the pilot, they can't even dodge. That's how good this is going to be. So I should be able to pierce through shields like it ain't no one's business. I don't like that he's got his weapons already figured out, and I don't like that I actually forgot. I forgot that I actually don't have the ability to, see his crew. So tell you what, let's go ahead and try to knock out his shields using this. We got a second. I'm all right for a moment. Okay, drain what you can, and pew-pew. Pew. Okay, and beam weapon, all of this. Take out that cloak and whatnot as well. All right, weapons getting hit pretty hard. We can go ahead and get some medbay power. He hit my weapons. Not very nice of you. Let's see if we can hit the people in the shields. Trying to prevent these guys from doing much. Ion on the weapons. Ow, he hit that. Okay, fine. And finally, let's take out the piloting and the clone bay or something. Let's see if we can just kill him. Oh, he resisted. Ooh. He resisted me. So I wasn't able to actually kill him in the systemless room. I was going for the kill there. That was the entire point. All right, fine, fair enough. I can't disrupt a destroyed system. That is fair. That is completely fair. Let's try to knock out these weapons before he gets any more shots off. Answer yes. He wants to surrender? No. You will instead die. Bye! All right, what you got for me? 41 scrap. It's pretty good. Some might say that that's actually pretty good. I could go for some upgrades. Upgrades to sensors and stuff could be nice. More engine for evasion could be great. Better doors. There's a lot of things I don't mind getting, but they don't necessarily have to be right now. A lot of that stuff is things you can get kind of in the last sector as you find yourself with more scrap than you know what to do with. I mean, boarding parties are a threat, but with extra crew members, it's not like they disrupt me that much. It's things that can pierce through my shields and knock out my weapons that are a big danger to me. Because my entire ship build is built around the idea of doing as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. Nothing happening there. Boring. Fine, we'll move on to the next sector. What else you got? Give me something better. All right. Pirate markings, pirate aggressor. Big scary ship. Big scary ship. We're going to go ahead and mind control you. And pew-pew with the flax. Followed by the weapon plasma on, let's say, the boarding bay here. Followed by a beam weapon on his weapons and his oxygen like this. Trying to knock out that boarding thing so he can't get to me. Oh, you already want to surrender? No! I am Refusion. This is a really potent DPS build. It's really strong. He's still mind-controlled, so he instantly dies. Look at that! All right, 39 scrap. Not as good as I might have expected. Definitely can make at least one more jump before we move on. Let's do that now. Okay, Zoltan ship here. Well, you have an overshield, which sucks, but I do have, oh, right, I forgot I can't. We do have the flax ready to go, so let's go ahead and launch those. Followed by an ion plasma. Okay, that was actually kind of a waste, but that's fine. We'll wait for the next round. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and mind control you now, followed by flak. Take out those shields. I want to hit the weapons. Let's do this. Hit those weapons. I was trying to knock out the missile, and we succeeded. Excellent. Go ahead and launch the plasma, followed by flak, and I think he's dead. Probably. Most likely. I mean, he has no pilot, so I'd have to miss, like, pretty badly. 37 scrap out of that arrangement. All right, finally getting to the exit. Yeah, this was a pretty quick video. I mean, we plowed through these sectors, but that's to be expected when you have this much DPS. Aid the civilians? Sure, I got weapon pre-igniters. I mean, why not, right? All right, we'll go ahead and hit you. Then we're going to go... Boop-a-doop. Ba-doop. You got a lot of guns on you. And you got mind control of your own. I think we'll knock that out. There we go. He could have canceled the mind control and actually dodged, but why let him do that? All right, let's see if we can knock out the shields anytime soon. Would like to actually disrupt this entirely. Beam weapon. I also need to hit a lot of rooms. He still has a missile, but I have a Zoltan shield still activated, so I don't care. Let's hit all this. There we go. That's a lot you have to repair, man. Double flak up on the shields once again. Might kill him outright. Yes, we did. There we go. Didn't even break through a single bar. Amazing. Civilians, you doing okay? Fantastic, actually. A science vessel with 51 more scrap. My God! This game is just giving me all the scrap. all of it. Zoltan Homeworlds. I think that's where we're gonna go next, but of course we do have to end this video because I do try to do 2 sectors per video and then stop from there. This is the final opportunity to get something big like cloaking. We also have plenty of scrap going into this, so I can prioritize upgrading the hacking. Don't think I need to upgrade the mind control, honestly. Might upgrade some piloting or some sensors or something just in case we have to deal with, you know, boarding parties and whatnot, but I think evasion chance and hacking is going to be king. That's where I'm probably going to spend the rest of my power bars. The rest, passive upgrades. Nothing other than that. Thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notify bell, and I will see you guys next time.